Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Schnozzcast. Your host today, I should say.
Yeah, not tonight, buddy.
Corey and Bob. We are coming to you live from Uncle Ray's place in Dearborn Heights, Michigan, just as the Detroit Lions are about to start their divisional playoff against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Corey, how are you, sir?
Oh, hey.
There it is. All right, this is going to be a little bit of a different podcast we've ever done before. We've never been live anywhere before. We've never done an all-sports podcast before. Not that we're going to be all sports, but there's going to be a lot of sports.
A whole lot of sports. Thank you, Nick.
Yes. Nick Bader
Would love this.
This would be the podcast he's been dreaming of for 4.5 years.
So, honestly, this is the podcast we have been dreaming of.
Oh, 100%.
And finally, the proprietor of Uncle Ray's, Jason Thomas, decided to let us podcast live from his bar.
Yes. Big shout out to Jason Thomas. And if you happen to be in the vicinity of Dearborn Heights, Michigan, definitely give a stop up to Uncle Ray's place. Great pub, great food, gracious host, friendly bartenders and waitresses.
A little busy in here today.
It's a little busy.
A little bit.
Well, so this is the third time we've made the playoffs.
In history?
Wait, is it 4? This was 1957, right? 1991. And then I think it was 2002. Yes, this would be number 4.
That's crazy.
And you could feel free to correct us on that. And but for the meantime, we're going to get through a quick bit of housekeeping here first before we get into the show, especially since the kickoff's about to happen. So if you're new to the podcast, thank you for joining us. If you are the lady at table 17 who threatened to sue me for $100,000 if I showed her face on the podcast.
We're going to show it. Don't worry.
I'm like, $100,000? Are you sure? She's like, I am absolutely positive.
As a matter of fact, we're going to zoom in on her.
But if you're returning to the show, thank you for being a loyal listener and viewer. You can find us out each and every week, anywhere we get a podcast. We also are available out live streaming every weekend out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch.
We're everywhere. All
YouTube,
the social medias.
TikTok. We're on TikTok?
Yeah, we're on TikTok.
We're on TikTok. All at Schnozzcast. You can also email us at schnozzcast@gmail.com, or you can call or text us anytime.
Especially.
Day or night.
Especially.
right now. At 618-SHOCKER. Folks, Nick Bader is not joining us, which is a sad day for us, specifically because he is enjoying the warm climate and temperatures of Florida at the moment.
The Florida Keys.
And but he may also have the Shocker phone with him. So
he does.
Nothing would make us happier than if you called and texted him right now when he could do nothing about it.
And Nick, if you happen to join, buddy, we're sorry. Enjoy your vacation.
We're not that sorry. But also, Todd Dillon could not be here as well, and which is probably killing him and also killing us, because we just could not get enough bandwidth to patch him in from Seattle. Despite our best efforts and the best efforts of the proprietor of the bar. So, Todd Dillon, we're going to do a shot now in your honor.
Yes.
And for everybody who's listening or watching, please join us. I know it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. Maybe you just got back from church.
But turn on the Lions game. Do a shot then.
Absolutely.
Then everything's fine.
So here we go.
Cheers.
Go Lions. Whoa. It's as delicious as it ever is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're streaming live right now in front of a packed house at Uncle Ray's place. We've got family and friends in attendance, as well as a whole bunch of strangers who were, let's say, befuddled as to why I was approaching each and every one of them to ask them if they wanted a Schnozzcast wristband. But many of them took it in good spirits, and they're like, what is this for? I'm like, well, you've seen us up setting up over there for like the last hour.
As Jason would
those
say,
guys.
it's for the Schnozzcast.
Now, I did put a piece of artwork out there this morning, and I tagged Jason in it, and I tagged Uncle Ray's in it, and I know he didn't see it. So I sent it to him, and I texted it to his phone, because I think he forgot that I had his number.
He probably did.
But I sent it to him anyway. I'm like, listen, brother, this is what I put up on Facebook and Instagram.
Facegram? Not the Facegram.
You face an Instatube today. So just wanted to say thank you, Jason Thomas at Uncle Ray's, for giving us a shot and letting us take up some potentially valuable real estate at your local watering hole in order to do this podcast.
I feel like at this point, Bob, he kind of owes it to us.
By that, are you basing that on the fact that we've been asking him for probably 4 years to broadcast from the bar?
That and the amount of money we've spent up here in years past.
But to that, you also have to knock us down a notch based on the amount of damage we've done to the bar over the past 4 years.
True, I guess.
Yeah. As Jason would be the first to say.
Oh, look at that, buddy. Look at that. So we got us up there and the crowd down there.
Nice. I really hope that lady doesn't turn around and look at the camera,
I hope she does.
because I don't have $100,000. All right.
Neither do I, but guess what? Let's go to court.
Let's go to court. All right, so we are very, very close to kickoff at this game. The Lions playing Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield. It's been a hell of a ride. If you're a Detroit Lions fan, which a lot of people in Detroit wouldn't claim to have been a Detroit Lions fan until a couple years ago. But did you know, Corey, that today, January 21st, is the 3rd anniversary of the day that they introduced Dan Campbell as the head coach of the Lions?
It's the 3rd anniversary?
Yes.
He's been with the Lions that long now?
2021.
Wow.
They announced him in January. They started that 21-22 season in September. And 3 years later, here we are playing for the chance to win the NFC Championship next week.
Dude, as far as coaching's gone, I mean, I know everyone's had their favorite coaches and their opinions on other people and who has coached the Lions. But, I mean, Dan Campbell's been the only one to actually put up numbers and prove his worth in the way that he has.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, you can't say more for the fact that we're in the position we're in right now, and that's never happened to any other Lions team. So, like I said, I think that kind of speaks for itself right there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I was really kind of blown away with wake up this morning and seeing that this was the day 3 years ago that he was announced, and that we've come this far in 3 years.
Dude, hopefully they can pull off a win for him today, because that would be, I would think that'd be a nice little bookmark in his career to say, yeah.
Let's go!
Here we go. Let's bring up the crowd. All right.
Yep. This is a whole bunch of Lions faithful here, and this is part of the. For those folks who are listening or watching to us who don't live in Michigan, this is part of the yearly grind of being a Lions fan. It's just been decade after decade of not a whole lot, a lot of disappointment.
Dude, and I mean, this is the peak. Here we go. Kickoff's underway.
Here we go. Lions receive to start the game. So some stats. Some stats for this game. This year, Lions tied their record from 1991 of most wins in a season with 12. The AP All-Pro team included the following folks from this year's Lions team: Frank Regno, Penei Sewell, Amon St. Brown, Sam Laporta, and Jalene Raves-Maben. So 5 All-Pro guys on that team. It's really going to be tough not to do a play-by-play like we're watching the game, but
yeah, I know. That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, I'd really like to just commentate the entire game. But yeah,
no one's stopping us. We can do whatever we want.
That is true.
As long as we're not broadcasting an NFL game, which would get us probably sued for more than the lady at table 17.
Listen, ma'am, we don't have time to deal with your
the
lawsuit. The NFL is suing us for millions and millions of dollars that we do not have. There we go.
Yes.
All right, good first drive.
Montgomery with the carry. Montgomery, the fourth Lion with 1,000 rushing yards and 10 TDs in his first season with the Lions. Only the fourth.
Some hella stats there.
Behind Billy Sims and Barry Sanders. Oh, they're bringing out the food. That is the one thing that we... Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout out to the waitstaff here at Uncle Ray's, who've put up with us for an hour and a half now.
Setting up all this shit.
All we've been doing is trying to set up this table with cameras and banners and laptops and microphones and speakers.
I got to say, dude, I think we did a pretty good job for working with the little space we have and doing such a remote podcast.
I got to give it to my good friend Corey Selesky here, because we agreed that he was going to pick me up at 1 o'clock so we can come here early. Oh, and the Lions have to punt now. First possession. That's really not a good sign.
Yeah, what the hell happened there? Oh, come on.
All right. Keeping him back at the 20.
All right.
But so he texted me on the way. I'm like, hey, you're still on for 1 o'clock? He's like, yeah, it's going to be more like 1:15. I go, all right. And then, so I'm ready to go. 1:15 rolls around, 1:20, 1:25. And I'm like, dude, where are you at? He's like, I ran into some traffic. But I will give you all the props in the world for knowing exactly how much time we needed to set up. Because when we got here at like 1:35, 1:40, we had just enough time to set up and actually start right before the kickoff. I don't know how you knew it, but somehow you did.
You know, Bob, sometimes I surprise myself. No, I kind of knew what the time we would need.
All right, so
just short of the first down.
Bucks have the ball now. It looks like this is how it's going to go all day. Short drop passes from Baker Mayfield.
But yeah, no, I had a pretty good idea of the time I would need to set everything up. We had a couple things that threw us off a little bit, but nothing too crazy. And
no, I think we both prepared as much as we could, invested in the podcast as you should do. Oh, come on, you got to take them down.
That's not good.
No, it shouldn't take the entire Lions team to take down a running back. I'm hoping that we're going to be a second half team here.
Better do something.
Yeah.
It's early, buddy. It's early. We got a lot of football to play.
Yeah, and big shout out to the couple who tried to steal your mom's table, who's sitting now underneath the right by the server station where they belong.
You can't see them over there, but
no, and nor will you. We're not pointing the camera in their direction at all, because those people get what they get. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to watch this podcast.
I think after what we did to them, they're definitely they have been doing nothing but throwing daggers over this way.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the Malokia. Oh, look, and who just walked in the bar? MJ.
Oh, Mr. MJ.
Hasn't even noticed that we're doing a podcast in the middle of the bar. Hasn't even looked this way one time. Now, I know he knows.
What's up, buddy?
I know he knows a lot of people in this bar. See, but now he sees, they're recording. Perhaps I should come over and say hello.
He can't get over here, though.
That is a shame.
Here, look. Here he comes. There he goes.
Where's that microphone? Woo! Sack of Baker Mayfield. All right, he's not going to be on camera, but we're going to welcome our good friend MJ. Oh, you changing the camera just for MJ? There we go. MJ, Jesus Christ, stop blocking people on the podcast. MJ, put that microphone by your mouth. Hopefully you can hear what you're saying.
Can you hear us?
I hear y'all.
All right, talk
Put
to
the microphone by your face. Oh, shit.
Interception?
Yes. Jalen Reese-Maben. Woo! Sorry, folks. We got to watch a replay on this one. No, it's Gardner Jackson with the interception. 11:08 to go in the first period to give the ball back to the Lions. So Mayfield, drop back. Oh, bounced off the hands of the receiver.
That's my mom.
Right into Gardner Jones. Did I say Gardner Jackson? I think I might have. Right into Gardner Jones' hands. Fantastic. All right, I take back everything I said about the Lions up until now. MJ, whenever you're ready, my friend. Whenever you're ready. So you put the microphone up by your mouth, and then you talk. Well, you're talking to us.
How much talking I'm gonna do with the game on?
Yeah, that's fine.
No, we
What do you think we're doing here? We're talking while the game is on.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hold on.
I say turn that one up.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, no, you can just be on for a second, man. We figured you'd come in, say hi real quick, and
Oh, that's all right. That's cool.
Watch now, he's never going to leave.
Hey, MJ's taking over the Schnozzcast.
And another thing.
Hey, I wanted to go up there and grab something. I don't know where to put it at though.
What's that,
Get a
your
bucket.
drink?
Oh, bucket. Yeah, bucket might not fit. up
Bucket
here.
might be tough.
I'm a. I cannot think of that girl name. What was it?
I don't know. The
Waitress.
new waitress? Yeah.
God, shit, hate me if I don't know her.
Hey, sweetie.
Seen her.
Hey, sweetie.
Don't do that.
Hey,
do
darling.
not do that.
Hey, darling.
I don't do that. I ain't.
Yeah, that's-
like she know me, but I don't know her that well to be calling her that. I don't need no me too.
All right. For our viewers and listeners, please post on YouTube how should MJ address the waitress whose name he does not know? Hey, darling. Hey, sweetie. We're on YouTube, MJ.
And what's going on?
I'm polling the listeners and viewers to tell us how you should address the waitress whose name you don't know.
I mean, but you don't want to disrespect them. I mean,
Exactly.
Right. So you're not going to say,
Don't
hey,
listen to
hey
Bob.
bitch.
Do not
I'm
listen
not
to
gonna
Bob.
say
You're not gonna
sweetie,
say,
I'm
hey,
not
bitch.
gonna say honey.
What,
I might say, excuse me, young lady.
young lady. Okay, there you
Give
go.
a whistle. That'll work.
Like a wolf
A
call?
whistle
Yeah.
with the 2 fingers. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I don't need to be getting a drink thrown on my face or getting
Yeah, that's
smacked
true.
or none of that.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Gina says hello.
Gina, hello.
Where's she at?
She was on Facebook Live.
Oh, okay. So what's up?
You just told her what's up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she can hear you.
I was gonna ask. I ain't seen her in a minute.
Well, ask her why. Why ain't I seen you in a minute?
Why I ain't seen her in a minute?
And then she'll reply, and we'll all be good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
J.Lo
First down
Williams with the
Lions.
reception, first
Oh
down.
yeah.
Got a flag in the play.
I'm just trying to get a bucket so I can.
I mean, like I said, we don't need to. If you want to go up there and grab your
Yeah,
bucket, go
listen.
grab your
Yeah,
bucket.
we're going to be here for the
All
whole
right,
yeah,
game.
we're
So,
here the entire game, man.
All right, I'll be back.
MJ,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen. Yes, penalty on the Bucks. That's awesome.
Mute that
I love watching people experience their first time at the bar. Oh, I feel like I want a bucket of beers. I'm not sure what to do.
mic. MJ was a little shocked. We did throw
like
him right
he'd
in
never
that
been
situation.
to a bar before.
Well, that, but I think that being on camera and the microphone in his hand was really kind of throwing him off.
So he got a little bit of the Cindy Brady.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
You could say that.
For all you younger folks out there, which I feel somehow strangely includes Nick Bader, Cindy Brady was on the Brady Bunch, and she got complete stage fright in front of the camera and froze completely. Please tell me I'm not mistaking Cindy for like Bobby Brady.
I was just going along with
Hey,
what
if
you
you
were saying.
remember
to
who
make
it
it
was,
seem-
which one of the Brady Bunch froze in front of the camera, put in the comments on YouTube or Facebook Live. Gina, I feel like we should be able to rely on you 100% for this answer.
Wow, dude. Wow.
What?
Yeah, you're saying Gina's old.
I'm not saying she's as old as I am. I'm just saying she's old enough to know.
I guess that was the recovery.
All right, Lions, first and goal at the 8.
Here we go.
Down to the 3, the 2,
Good drive.
2.5. And if Lori is actually listening or watching, she will absolutely know. Although she didn't, I feel like I watched way more TV than she did during my childhood. Like a disturbingly high amount. What about you? Did you watch? Were you a big TV kid, or you were like a go out and play kid?
No, man, we were go outside and hang on. This is a big play here.
Second and goal. Lions, Goff back to pass. Oh! Almost intercepted in the end zone, but all right. So now we got a third and goal coming up. All right, sorry. You were not a stay inside and watch TV kid?
No, man, I don't get me wrong. We watched, TV and in the morning before school or whatever. He's usually Arthur, but once it came summertime, we had time on our hands. It was go outside, ride our bikes, hide and seek. You're asking me if I have a bottle opener?
Yes.
Why would you get?
All right, I got one in my. Hold on, I got one in my pocket. Hold on. Here we go. Nope. Looks like the Lions are going to be forced to do. I got it.
You got one?
Forced to kick a field goal. Yeah. So I ordered. I'm like, what do you got? She's like, we have Bud, we have Pabst Blue Ribbon, and all these other. I guess I'm a beer snob. I'm like, I don't feel like Miller Genuine Draft or a Pabst Blue Ribbon. So they're like, well, we got Stella. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll do a Stella. But they didn't open any of them.
We got to unmute your mic.
Hold on.
You know Dan Gamble.
All right, the return of MJ, ladies and gentlemen. All right, kick is good. Lions up 3-0 with 8:25 left to play in the first.
Got Seinfeld down.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Oh.
How long y'all been here?
Let me see if I can.
How long y'all been here?
Corey and MJ, you're going to have to take it from here. Let me grab some
All
tape.
right. We got here like 2 o'clock.
Earlier. Did a little pregame show.
No, we had to set everything up. It took a second to get everything put together here. Then we had a bit of an issue with some tables and all that. So, but we got to go in now.
No Nicholas?
You gotta talk in the mic, right?
No Nicholas?
No, man, he's on vacation in Key West. Him and his dad, his brother.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I really can't hear y'all.
I kind of figured. We should have brought headphones for the guests. We didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Because I can hear us very well.
Oh, I'm sure. Hey.
No, like I said,
It's all right. If you're all right with me reading lips.
No, I appreciate you coming up and hanging out for a second. Yeah, MJ said he's like I cannot hear a single thing you guys are saying. I'm like, unfortunately, we can hear each other very well.
Corey, what you drinking?
High noon. I just got it in my Yeti.
All right. I thought it was a brew. I'm like,
No.
Yeah, I'm going to rely on you, Corey, to talk to MJ because I feel like I'd have to shout.
Seen Bob drink a Stella either.
That's all they got
Oh, for real?
in a bottle. Yeah, unless I want to drink a Coors.
Yeah, he's usually a draft guy.
They got Dirty Blonde on tap, which is generally my go-to, but I can't do that in a bucket.
Yeah, since we're doing this, we had to get a bucket so we don't have to keep on bothering the waitress or.
Have you ever tried M43?
I have. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but when these 3 Stellas are gone, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You can actually thank Angie. Angie the one who did them for me. So.
Okay. All right. So while we're waiting for the action to return, some more stats here. The PFF all-rookie team included Brian Branch, Jack Campbell, and Sam Laporta. And Campbell, as well, is the first Lions rookie since 1999 to produce a game with 10 tackles and 1 sack. So these are all fun stats to rattle off. First of all, because I didn't know them until I looked them up. But secondly, because
Is that a new waitress?
we've had so many years straight without, reportable
That one
stats
right
to
there?
boast about.
Oh,
So,
I don't know who that is.
I ain't never
all
seen
right.
her.
So funny story. We've been to this bar for how many years, Corey, do you think?
Oh my God. Probably going on at least 7.
7 years?
At least.
I think you're being conservative, but let's say 7 years. In that 7 years,
Right from Uncle Ray's.
we've taken to Uncle Ray's. So we've taken a number of liberties with the bar,
Here we go.
from commandeering the jukebox to commandeering the televisions to
Setting up a podcast.
setting up a podcast, commandeering the dartboard, to asking for specific niche dishes to be cooked from the kitchen that up until recently was hamstrung by quality equipment and supplies. And now some of their TVs still bear the scars of those efforts.
Good
Every
breakup.
now and again, one or two of these TVs, I've seen it happen at 2 already. So we got a whole packed bar full of people here trying to watch a game, and every once in a while, a couple of the TVs pops up a message that says, "Hey, do you want to deny or allow
Tim
this
gotta step up.
this
He been
device from
struggling the last
accessing
few
your
weeks.
TV?"
Been getting lit up.
And I feel like that goes back to the days when, Corey, we used to take charge of the TV and stream our phones when we were here late at the bar at like 1 a.m. and no one was here. We're like, can we just like stream our phone to the TV and we'll watch what we want?
We used to, but I can tell you for sure that is not any of our devices going up to that TV right now.
Hit him.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh.
No.
Bucks with a big reception on 3rd and 2
Mike Evans.
down to the 50. Lions are up 3-0 with 7:30 left in the first quarter, so it's up to the defense here to put a stop on. But for the defense, apart from the AP All-Pro that we've talked about before, of course we have Aiden Hutchinson playing defensive end for the Lions.
Good tackle.
I have a personal somewhat connection to Aiden Hutchinson in that he went to Divine Child, which is where my kids went.
Aiden Hutchinson, he went to
no.
Divine Child?
Oh, another reception down to the 24. Yeah, Hutchinson went to Divine Child when my kids attended. They knew him, not real well, but he was. They all went to school together, and then he went to University of Michigan, broke a bunch of records, and then finally signed with the Lions in 2022. So this is his second season with the Lions. But Aiden Hutchinson, only NFL player to log 5 quarterback hits and 2 sacks in 3 straight games.
Nice.
The 4th NFL player since 1999, so in the past 25 years, to log a playoff game with 5 quarterback hits, 2 sacks, and 2.
There we go. Big sack.
Big sack again. That's 2 sacks in Baker Mayfield. Who got the sack, Corey? Was it Branch?
I'm going to say it's Branch.
I don't know where the hell he came from. He must have been blitzing from somewhere. Hold on. We'll get you the answer. I love how I'm talking as though no one that's listening or watching to it. Oh, it was Branch.
Came in there hot.
He did. No one touched
him. Unprotected.
No one touched him.
Unprotected.
I feel like it's a really good sign that our defense has sacked him twice in the first quarter.
To go.
All right, Baker Mayfield back
Get him
again.
again.
Oh, scrambling. Get him.
Oh,
Get him.
again. Oh. We'll take it.
Okay, yeah, we'll take it. Now it's 3rd down. But yeah, he's the 4th. Hutchinson's the 4th NFL player since '99 to log a playoff game with 5 quarterback hits, 2 sacks, and 2 tackles for a loss. In his playoff debut,
Is Nick watching?
I don't know yet. We haven't heard anything from him.
You're not going to either.
He's not going to.
No, he's got nothing to say. I mean, it's the first all sports podcast we've ever done.
Yeah.
This is his nightmare.
Now, listen, in his defense, he'll talk about hunting all day long. But hunting is not a sport in his book, I think.
I don't want them kicking the field goal.
No, I don't think so.
So, yeah, sorry, last stat here. In Hutchinson's playoff debut last week, 23 pass rushing snaps, 9 pressures, 2 sacks, at a 39.1% pressure percentage, which is pretty big for a second-year player.
Some very good stats. Hey, can you grab me a drink, sir?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Looks like
I
they're
know her
going for a
name
field
now.
goal here
Yeah.
to tie the game at 3.
Bucks are for field goal, and it's good.
Gonna be good.
Yeah. The chip shot. I know her name now. It's Melanie.
Melanie? Okay.
Oh, Sweetie's name is Melanie?
Yeah, her name Melanie. I don't know
Shout
how
out to
she get-
Melanie. I'm
I
not
ain't
sure
even
she's
started
going to be
drinking
listening to or
yet. I
watching
forgot
this
her
podcast, but all right. So we're at a commercial
She don't
break
watch
here.
our podcast.
MJ,
She might. Bob went around earlier and passed out a bunch of bracelets to people. So
I did. I think everyone in the bar generally knows what we're doing here.
If she's watching this, Melanie, I owe you a shot.
Hopefully she's working right now, but maybe she'll watch later. I don't know. Maybe she'll watch later.
And if she see it, I'll owe her a shot.
All right.
There you go.
You heard it
There you
here,
go.
Internet. MJ owes her a shot. All right.
It's surprisingly loud in here.
You know how loud it is? When I took my headphones off to get my last beer,
M43 on your
that's how I
podcast.
knew. I'm like, shit, it's loud in here.
Yeah, you shut it out. You like M43? Good. Do it to it.
Yeah?
M43.
Makers of M43, please sponsor us.
Go out and get you some.
If you sponsor us, we'll drink M43 every goddamn weekend.
M43 has literally taken over my beers. Like, I don't.
You don't drink anything else?
You know, that was my-
Don't they make different flavors of M43, like M43 with like a strawberry or something like that?
I thought they had something like that, but I'm not 100% sure.
I feel like I've definitely seen different flavors of M43.
I feel like someone might have mentioned that to me too. That's why I was like, I'm not 100%. It might be.
I'm sure it was probably Angie.
There's different flavors of it?
Yes.
Did not know that.
Well, and again, we're happy to learn. Should M43 and their brewing company sponsor us, we'll drink
Yeah.
it every weekend.
Schnozzcast.
Remember to
It'll be the
also
official
roll
beer
it
of
before you
Schnozzcast.
open it up. It says so on the can.
You have to roll it?
Yes.
Does it have a canister inside? No.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
No.
No,
It doesn't have nitrous in there. No.
I thought it had nitrous in it, like the Guinness.
Like Guinness?
So
And it can't- no, it
what
does
it
not.
says is like they got sediment at the bottom of it or something like that. So you gotta.
That is
sewer
normally
water.
not a selling
Oh, man.
feature.
Look at
That's
here,
not
man.
a selling feature
Look
for a
at here,
beer.
man.
Hey, now with
Now
real
you ruined
sediment.
it. Look, don't pull the curtain back. Don't tell me.
You know, I like my beer to have a
I'm
little
doing
sediment
that
in
now.
it.
I like a little sewer water in
You
my
know
beer.
what's some silly stuff?
Yeah.
Like, we've been here in Michigan all this time, or in Detroit, been eating Chinese food forever. And all of a sudden now people concerned about what that chicken is, what it's made from.
Oh, I've been
Well, I
about
feel like they've been concerned for
it's
quite a
too
while.
late now. You didn't already devour
That's true. Yes, it is too late now.
So
But
continue
they
eating
didn't just
it.
start
Don't tell
asking
me.
about it now.
Right. Don't even tell me about it. You know, I'm eating it. It's good. I don't
Yeah,
care.
you're one of those
Whatever it is,
blind consumers. You're
if
just
it's-
gonna put it in front of me. I'm just gonna eat it.
If it's Lucky the cat or or Killer the dog.
Did you say
all right,
"fucky the
good
cat"?
meat.
I think he said Lucky the cat.
Good meat.
I'm gonna pretend like he didn't say that, and now I got the title for the
Fucky the
episode.
cat.
Sorry, I ain't quitting Chinese food. I don't care what they talking.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there
All
with you.
Lines with the ball back. Goff drops back to pass. Completed. Out for a 3-yard
All
gain.
right. I'm kind of late to the game. I missed a lot.
You know, Corey, we're going to find out pretty quickly whether or not people like us doing play-by-play of a sporting event.
Sorry, Todd, buddy, dude. we wanted you on. You know that. We just are having some bandwidth issues. It's not our usual Wi-Fi.
How you doing, Danny?
Actually, you know what? Let's do this.
I don't mind.
There we go. There we go.
First down Lions.
Todd,
Dang.
all right. If
You know,
if,
that was the first to ball across the line before he went down.
Todd, if you want to go up, if you're at home and you want to go
Let's
from the
see this.
office and connect real quick, let's give it a shot. If it brings down the stream too much, I'll let you know. But if you're able to go up and
The ball across the plane.
All right, I think if we're going to do that, we probably need to take the microphone away from MJ. Because I don't think it's going to be a good mix with having, because MJ can't barely hear us.
Yeah.
Versus isn't going to hear Todd at all.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so last week in the Lions win versus the Rams, the crowd in Ford Field made a huge difference twice in the fourth quarter by causing the Rams to take 2 timeouts because they couldn't hear the play calling. So the Lions team did put out their request earlier this week for all the fans in Ford Field to give Jared Goff some cheers again, and it looks like they did that. All right, Goff back to throw. Received.
That's all right. It's all right.
Just 2 yards short of the first down for Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Sun God.
All right, so you're gonna have
Sun
to.
God for 8.
If he does come on, you're gonna have to break it to MJ. We're gonna have to take that microphone away.
I will. Todd said stop the play-by-play.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Well, if we don't do the play-by-play, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of silence.
Right, MJ. MJ, sorry, brother. We got to kick you off. We got Todd on.
MJ, it has been a pleasure.
All right, no problem. So now, Nick can't say
The talent has arrived.
Yes. Nick can't say a word. You're on the podcast.
All right, gentlemen.
Love you, MJ. We'll catch up with you at
Enjoy
halftime.
the game. I love y'all, too.
We'll catch up with you at halftime. All right, brother.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Todd Dillman.
Yes,
You there?
sir.
Todd, our other guest is on.
I'm here.
Other guest? No.
Well,
Yes.
no, not guest, co-host.
First down.
I got to move, right?
First down, Amon-Ra St.
we're
Brown.
gonna bring other people
so,
up.
Todd, are you
Bring other
saying
people up.
Are you saying that I should stop the play-by-play because I'm with the time delay? I'm ruining the game for you.
You're horrible at it. And
What's
you're
that?
horrible. No, you're horrible at it. You're horrible at it.
Okay. Hey, why don't we let the internet decide? If you think I'm horrible
Yeah,
at
let
it,
the internet decide.
put a comment on YouTube. Oh.
Hey, hang on, Todd. I'll bring you up on the camera in 1 second.
Don't worry.
Yep.
Don't worry.
He's got to get rid of his feed of Top Cat from the Cartoon Network.
No worries.
It is fucking loud in here, Todd. I'm just going to tell you right now.
It looks busy in there. I love it. I love it.
Which feed is he coming through, Corey? This one? All right. Got 2nd and 4 for the Lions. Goff back to throw. No gain.
All right, Todd's on with us.
All right. Where's he coming through audio-wise? Here?
Todd, say something.
Something.
There you go.
Say
Saying
something again.
something. Something again, baby.
All right. I think we got you here, sir. It's really
man.
loud in this bar. So,
It's perfectly quiet here. I love it.
Todd, are you saying that I should stop doing the play-by-play just because I suck, or because is the time delay ruining the play for you, or are you also watching it on your TV?
I have it on the TV. There's a time delay, but you're just not very good at it.
Well, that's one man's opinion, folks. But it's the time delay I'm most concerned with. Are we like, if I announce a play, is it happening like 2 seconds before or after you see it?
I think we might be way out of sync. I'm actually looking. I'm in a commercial right now. Are you guys a commercial?
Yes.
The Mercedes commercial.
Commercials are local, sir. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think that's a good measuring stick.
Here in Detroit, they're talking about childcare. In Seattle, they're like, hey, what color new Mercedes do you want?
No. They're advertising. This is all national stuff for like Deal or No Deal Island and Mercedes. Those are all national. Those should be national. But.
Yeah. Those seem like well-to-do people ads. They're giving us like stuffed crust. Like, hey, here's a check cashing place with a commercial.
Oh yeah, for the old Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, why'd you take off the camera in the bar? That actually, I saw all three up before. That actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, because it's commercial. If I'm gonna have
Todd,
the
don't
crowd
forget,
up,
I got threatened for a lawsuit for $100,000 if we broadcast the particular woman's face. So he's just looking out for me.
Nice.
Trying to save Bob and the Schnozzcast $100,000.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We can cover that.
We can cover that.
Started
All
GoFundMe.
right, so the game's starting again, right? All right, do your
No, we're
work.
still.
No, we got the Mercedes commercial now.
Now we're on a commercial for
Nice pass.
Deal or No Deal Island.
Sam Laporta.
Okay,
Just good
Todd's
pass.
gone.
First
All right,
down.
so this is where we're gonna have to cut the show. This ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Are you serious, Todd? You just saw a reception
I did.
back from commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
All right, Todd. We're gonna have to cut it and bring you in next week when we do it back in. Well, I assume not in a. Well, no, maybe we'll still be in a playoff position.
Well, let me ask you this question: why are you cutting it? Why is it because of the delay?
Yeah, you're like easily.
I won't say anything.
You're way ahead of us.
I won't say anything.
We're just starting back at 3rd and 4 for the
I
Lions.
won't say anything. How's that? I won't say anything about the game.
yeah. How?
Yep, Laporta just caught it.
How is
that? There's no. We can't.
How is your feed that much faster? We're nearly next to the game.
I know.
Yeah, we're almost a full minute behind you.
Maybe I'm just a soothsayer.
You wish.
Yeah,
No good.
no good. Todd, how am I doing with the stats, though?
I didn't catch the stats. You guys brought me in a little bit late for that, but I didn't catch the stats. I'll critique that later.
That's what I.
He'll critique that.
Yeah, I
right.
feel really good about that.
We got someone coming up too. Here's
All right, so we got Randy Baugh. Oh, nice reception. So we got Randy Baugh coming on the podcast. Now,
Hey, Randy.
Todd, sad to say, he cannot hear you say, "Hey, Randy," and you'll be able to hear him, but he won't be able to hear you. So
Okay. But
Just to
you
let
can
you
tell him
know.
I said hello.
unmute it.
yep.
Uncle Randy,
What's up?
how are you, sir? Bring that a little closer to your mouth. It's very loud in here.
How's that?
There you go.
Much better.
Perfect.
There you go.
I can't hear.
You can't
That's
hear,
okay.
Do you hear anything I'm saying?
I can hear what you're saying.
Okay.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
I want to hear my wonderful voice, though, over the speaker.
Then you'll have to come to the actual podcast when we actually do it in studio.
Yeah, if you come in the studio, you'll have headphones, everything.
All right,
Everything good.
I'll have to start doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you will. You will.
All right.
So, what do you think?
Actually, I think this should be a regular gig for you guys right here at Ray's.
Talk to
I would love
talk
it.
to
Yeah,
Jason.
it's Jason's call.
We could spin some music, a little sports talk.
I'd be willing to take it in whatever direction he'll let us take it, but it's his call because we're taking up valuable real estate that is I mean, we're paying for our drinks just like a regular paying customer.
Yeah.
But, he's kind of doing us a favor. So hopefully it happens again.
Yeah, and for those of you that heard earlier, make sure you go check out Uncle Rate's Official on Instagram, Facebook. Give him a follow. Come up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great bar. And
I've got about 1 million followers, and I'm going to suggest that they follow you guys now.
Where the fuck have you been all this time, Randy?
yeah, when did you get 1 million followers?
Just from my wonderful videos that I post on Facebook.
Okay.
Family videos, yeah. There we go. Touchdown. Yes.
All right.
Detroit Lions. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
Let me ask both you guys, and Todd as well. How many of your friends and family that you've been talking to who either are or are not Lions fans, how many of them feel like the Lions could win the Super Bowl?
Do you feel like the Lions can win the Super Bowl?
I think if they get
Up to
past
the
Tampa Bay, anything could happen.
So you're like a take it one game at a time kind of a person.
Yeah, I think I got a feeling if we do go to the Super Bowl, we're going to be facing the Ravens, which
probably.
we had a tough time with earlier in the season.
Well, actually, if we win this game, are we playing the Niners?
Same division, though.
We're playing the Niners next. If we win this game.
Yeah, that's going to be the test.
When we win this game, sorry.
Anything can happen, though, and we've never been this far in years, so it's exciting. When were you born? You were born
87.
87. All right. So you don't remember the last time we
No, God, no.
won a playoff game?
Not in the very least. So yeah, it's very exciting to see because I know you've been a diehard Lions fan for years and years and years.
It's been tough, but I've been a fan.
This could be
Well
your
said.
year. Hopefully this is your
It's
year.
been tough, but I've been a fan.
It was a cool story seeing the guy that was in the stands, and he saw the 57 Lions win the championship before.
Oh, the guy that had,
Are you looking at the angle you're using?
Oh,
for-
sorry. He keeps on
Just my
moving on me.
forehead.
Stop moving in, Randy.
There you go, just like
I
that.
didn't know you're not allowed to move in a podcast, so it's,
No, it's more on the
How's that?
camera part.
We're also dealing with very limited space right now, so.
Yeah.
what's that?
So we're also dealing with very limited space, so it's hard to get good angles, but it works. It works. So you're talking about the guy that he's had the season tickets
Yeah.
for, what was it, like 60 years?
66 years. I was born in '58, and he's been a Lions season ticket holder since '57.
Wow.
Well, I guess that's the first year he was.
That was the first year they went to the playoffs, I think.
So that was before the NFL was established, or
Well, they were definitely. There was no NFC back then.
there was no like Super Bowl at that time. Or,
No, there was. Hold on. Wait a minute. What was the first Super Bowl?
You got the computer in front of you.
This should be easy to. Well, we both have computers.
I can't
I
go
think
off this
there was
screen
the
now.
American
Fucking Christ.
Football League and the National Football League at that time, but they didn't
Okay.
play off against each other. That's what I heard.
Okay. Todd, do you know anything about that?
I'm looking it up right now.
67. So 67 was Super Bowl one.
So he was 10 years prior to
Yeah.
even the first Super Bowl.
Yes.
All right, enough about sports. Let's talk about UFOs.
All right, mute that mic.
Come on. Let's talk about important stuff.
Again,
Important stuff.
Exactly.
that's why you're gonna have to come on another podcast. We can talk about all the UFOs you want.
Yeah.
Any other
I
podcast.
love to hear about UFOs.
All right. So right now, Randy's going to fade back into the background and go back to watching the game. But in the meantime, if you want to hear more about UFOs from Uncle Randy, let us know in the comments or send us a text to 618-SHOCKER.
I need to know how many believers out there. It can't be just me.
Oh, we're going to find... No, it absolutely could be just you. Just you.
I
But we're
think-
gonna
I
find
think
out.
The
they
guy
have a- I
testifying
think they
in
have a
front of
shot.
Congress, so it
Now-
can't be just us two guys.
Just as a teaser, would you say it's 100% positive that you've never been abducted into a spaceship?
Would you say it's 100% positive you've never been abducted into a spaceship?
I don't think so. No,
It's not 100%?
not that I recall.
All right, well, now I
I
really want him on the podcast.
erase your memory, so
He'd know if he got probed.
you never know.
No, we haven't even gotten to the probing yet, Todd.
Why do you
We'll talk about the probing on the podcast.
And how would you know, Todd? Oh, yeah. That's
I got probed right away.
Todd's seen enough. Seen enough movies.
He's been probed. Well, clearly Todd knows.
Yeah.
So I got a question
You
for
wake
you
up
about
in the
it,
morning
Corey.
like, oh crap, I've been probed.
Hold on just a second, Todd. Hey, we gotta. If you're gonna keep Todd on, we're gonna have to pick one. We can't do Randy and Todd.
Do I have to watch my language? Do you have many listeners under
No,
under the age of
good.
21?
Do we have many listeners? Period or question mark? No. You don't have to watch your language.
I don't usually use profanity anyways, but
Okay, yeah, that's.
but just in case,
I've only known you 37 years, and
you
that's
little
very true.
kiddies listening out there, just beware of my language.
Kiddies?
Yeah, don't say that.
I don't know that we skew young.
I can't hear what do you say?
All right. I'm going to try to get Scott up here, too. So.
Ready now?
Oh yeah. All right, thank you, Randy.
Thank you, sir.
How many listeners did you gain?
It's got to be in the hundreds.
At
Gotta
least
be in the
1,000.
hundreds.
At least 1,000.
Maybe 1,000. All right. Todd Dillon, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still there. I got a hypothetical for you guys.
Go ahead.
A fantasy hypothetical. Because I think the Lions do. I mean, legitimately, if they win this game, anything can happen, and they're in it, and so they could win a Super Bowl. But let's play this out. If you can guarantee that the Lions would win a Super Bowl this year, but then not win again, or even have a winning season for 100 years.
100 years?
100 years. Kind of like their current legacy. Would you take the Super Bowl now, or would you, or if you could, they'd be competitive and win 1 or 2 Super Bowls in the next 15 years?
Hold on 1 second. I'll answer that question because we're at 3rd and 15. We're probably way behind you, Todd, so don't spoil it. All right. My vote is for a Super Bowl now. The city and I personally have been waiting for a long, long time.
Everyone here has been waiting for a very long time.
And just because they win a Super Bowl now doesn't mean that they're not going to be. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be still preparing and building for more Super Bowls.
No, that's the beauty of this hypothetical. Would you take it now, knowing that the next 100 years they're not going to be competitive? Or would you have them be competitive for the next 100 years, and in the next 15 maybe win 1 or 2?
You're older than I am, but I'm old enough to know that I'll take the 100 years with no Super Bowl because I'm not going to be around to see most of that. So I'll take the Super Bowl now.
A little bit of self-serving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little selfish.
Okay.
I feel like this might be a fake punt here. No.
I want to see it now, buddy.
Okay.
I take it you're voting to wait?
No. It was a question that popped into my head. I thought it would be very interesting. I think most of you guys most people would take it right now because they wouldn't care about the youngins who would never see a winning team.
Yeah, if we had won a Super Bowl in the last 10 or 15 years, then people might be like, yeah, okay. In that hypothetical, I would take the wait. But it's been so long that we've even made it to the second round of the playoffs. That
I know.
Every single Lions fan would take the Super Bowl win for sure.
That's why I posited the question.
Yeah, you got to take it while it's here.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so we got Scott here with us.
All right. Sorry, Todd. We're just really making this hard on you by bringing in people who can't hear what you're saying.
No worries at all.
But we love you, brother. And by the way, happy birthday, Todd Dillon.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
thank
happy
you.
birthday,
thank you.
brother.
Internet,
Thank you.
please wish Todd
Happy
Dillon
birthday,
a
Nick.
happy birthday. And to Nick Bader,
Yes.
who's currently wearing his flip-flops in the water like a moron in the Keys. He made a video and put it on Facebook in which he showed the rest of his family all dressed up as though they were going out to like the Northeast where it's currently snowing. And he's like, but I dressed the part. And then he panned down to show his feet with his flip-flops in the water, wearing the flip-flops. walking through the water.
I have not seen this.
Like, didn't take his flip-flops off. He's just, like, paddling around in the water in the surf.
I'll check
And I'm
that,
like, dude,
I'll
come
check
on.
that out.
All right, so,
All right,
anyway.
we got Scott with us.
Scott Goodwin.
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir? Hold that up.
Okay.
There you go. It's very loud in here, so you got to be pretty
It's very
close to
loud
it.
here. I think there's a lot of fans here.
There's a few.
A couple.
It might actually be close to the number of decibels down at Ford Field, which I think is way over 130 right now.
What was it last time? It was 133 point
133.6 or something
Yep.
was last week. But yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna like blow that one away.
Oh,
It was just as loud as either a jet airplane or Todd's favorite sex toy.
They said it's like a jet engine. You know that loud. So
Okay, let's go with jet
not
engine.
that I've actually stood behind a jet engine or anything, but that's what they're saying.
That's how your hair got so gray.
I can't hear. What'd you say?
That's how your hair got so gray. Just
Oh yeah,
standing behind a jet
yeah,
engine.
yeah. I'll go with that.
All right. Fair enough.
Let's forget about age, but we'll just go with that.
So, Todd had a question for both of us. He wanted to know if you'd rather see the Lions win win a Super Bowl now, or in 10 years.
No. The
Oh,
question,
no. That's not even
the
close.
question was, if you had a choice between seeing a Super Bowl win now and then not seeing another Super Bowl win for 100 years,
Okay, that's it.
or waiting, which would you choose?
No, it's not.
You
We're
know,
still
the
not-
city really needs it now. I'd rather see the Super Bowl win now. This team is going to be go Jared. Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Close to the
But
first
no,
half.
the city really needs it right now. I mean, honestly, this would be huge for the city, even to make it. It doesn't have to be a Super Bowl win, just to make it there.
Right.
But, you know, you look at this year coming up, we have the draft here in Detroit.
It's
And
yeah,
to
April-
actually be in the
April?
Super Bowl, that would be amazing.
No, I agree.
NFL
I
draft
agree.
in Detroit
Before
on
this-
April 25th.
Yeah.
Yep.
But and it actually the city of Detroit right now has so much. We're getting the Final Four, and I think this Lions team is going to be really good for a long time.
I hope so. I hope so. They've done wonders already. So.
Oh, they have amazing. So
I mean, and to see him go this far for
yeah,
the first time in so long is absolutely amazing.
and if they play to their potential, they'll win this game. If they play to their potential, they could beat San Francisco, and that puts them in the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
And if they, I mean, the Ravens are probably going to be there from the AFC side, and if they play to their potential, they could stand up with the Ravens. I can't say they can beat them, but they could stand up and make it a pretty impressive game.
Right. Well, like I said, we're going to see what unfolds here. It's we're up 10-3 right now, so doing pretty good. Got 8 minutes until halftime, and Lions have possession, so we're sitting pretty good right now.
Well, coming into the game, I predicted 4 sacks and 2 interceptions. We are now at 2 sacks and 1 interception, and it's not halftime yet.
There we go.
Just don't hurt Laporta's knee again.
So we have a chance to hit that, and I think we will.
That'd be a great stat to have.
I think Aiden Hutchinson is going to get 2 sacks in the rest of the game right now. I think he'll come in with 2. But if he was amazing with that sack.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Hell of a play.
I'm amazed by how far ahead I am of you guys, though. That is amazing.
It's crazy. Right now they're at 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Todd, what time mark are you at?
I'm at 6:54. I actually just saw yeah. I don't want to give anything away, but I'm well ahead of you. I'm more than a minute ahead of you.
Yeah,
It's interesting. I would have figured it'd been the other direction.
Well, that's what I would have figured too. But we are streaming.
By the way, my hypothetical was really this. Again, just think like a genie grant you a wish. Do you want basically a one-hit wonder or dynasty? You guys are Detroit is so needy. You guys will take a one-hit wonder. That was my hypothetical question, really.
Yeah,
If
and I
Detroit-
apologize.
if
I probably butchered your question.
you both did, but that's okay.
I think you're right. I would rather take a Super Bowl win now in favor of a dynasty.
Okay.
Yeah, I again, even after hearing the question again, I'm still, I'd take a win right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's needed. It's much needed. Oh, come on.
Man, I feel like there's been a lot of dropped passes this quarter that might have made a difference in the game. Passes that you wouldn't have thought would have been dropped. I mean, Todd, weren't
Yes,
you
sir.
of the school of like, hey, if it hits your hands, you better catch it?
If it hits your hand, I think you're 100% right. I think the one interesting thing in watching even the playoff games yesterday, a lot of these guys are making business decisions when they're not catching the ball.
Counting their money?
They're trying to stay upright.
Oh, I see what you mean. They're trying to stay off the injured list.
Exactly. Because
I mean,
there's a level. The intensity's bumped up. Guys are moving a little. The hits are a little bit more crisp, and people are and everything's a little bit more contested than it has been.
but doesn't that go back to your hypothetical question? Then these guys are trying to build for a dynasty and not for a Super Bowl right now. Then
No.
what I mean?
I don't think that at all. I think ultimately, again, these guys, the defenders are also playing for a ring as well. Tampa Bay would love to be able to win a Super Bowl or get to a Super Bowl without Brady. That would validate them. So I think that they're hitting harder. The guys are playing a little bit tighter, and that's that's leading to the drops, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the time, though. I mean, screw the next season, screw your summer. Like, now is the time where you got to go all in.
Yeah. I'm with you. You do.
That's just the way I feel about it. So why you'd be trying to hold back?
Well, I don't think they're again, I'm not saying anybody's holding back. I think, again, my words are missing the mark, I think, today.
Or they're falling on ears that are really not hearing what you're saying for some reason. It might not be you. It might not be you.
It's the minute. It's the delay. You guys are so far behind me in the past.
But your audio is here right now. I mean, the audio is, it's crazy that your audio is pretty, like maybe you're a couple seconds behind, like normal. It's like a normal podcast.
Nice.
But your video is, we're way behind you. Way behind.
Which is still very baffling to me that your TV feed is beyond ours, and we're in Detroit.
Right.
Yeah, I'm watching the next series start right now.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're still watching Applebee's commercials.
I'll tell you when. I'll actually just tell you when I see the snap. The ball snapped just now.
Oh, and I had a beef to pick with you, Todd.
Yes, sir.
Because the last episode that we released was it was a banked episode from back in September, and on that episode there were a couple movies that people reviewed. I was not part of that episode, but one of the movies that Corey had to watch was Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Yep.
And I'll just put it right on Front Street. Both movies there were two movie reviews. I assigned both those movies. They both got shitty reviews, and I'll own that. However, Corey wasn't a huge fan of Life of Brian, and then you proceeded to say, I think your direct quote was, if you love Monty Python, you'll love The Life of Brian, and then you proceeded to quote Monty Python after that, but it was from the wrong movie. It was from The Meaning of Life, and not Life of Brian that you quoted.
Got ya.
Oh, that was so...
Unbelievable. So I'm like, man, I'll take the bad review all day long, but don't justify your bad review with a quote from another movie.
I didn't give it a bad review.
No, but you were You were sympathizing with Corey.
As he should. As he should.
Oh, it's okay that you didn't like that movie. Because if you liked it, you would like this line. And I'm like, that's not even from that movie.
They all just munge together in my brain.
It's just any Monty Python quote.
It's any Monty Python, exactly.
Yeah, I think I took a shot with both of those movies. I took a chance. And so I'm not surprised I got failing grades on both. Take a shot, that's just what happens. All right, we're sitting here, Todd, at 2nd and 10. Tampa Bay
You're not going to be
ball.
very happy.
Yeah, so this is the part. It's making it very difficult for me.
That I'm not surprised when you are?
Could be that for either of us, whether it's Corey and I or you, to be ruining the game for either
I'm not
of us.
ruining it. I'm not saying anything. You queried me, and I responded. Otherwise, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
All right, I got to stop overtly querying you then, I guess. But in
You know
order to
what I
do
do,
that, I can't do a play-by-play or at least a comment on the game.
Yeah, you
which
can't
means,
comment on the game. It's not going to impact me. I just will already have known. Hey, you know what I am going to do, though? I'm going to open my first beer of the day.
Hey, excellent. What are you drinking, Todd?
A little Rainier. A little vitamin R, as we call it.
Yeah, a little local brew.
Yeah.
You don't often go local brew.
And I know you might not have your chest of ice next to you. But do you
Oh,
have
I
anything
do.
to do it? Oh, you do? Do you have any
yeah,
Crown
I
Apple
got
in there?
I'm back to the Jack Daniels Winter Jack, baby.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if we can track down a waitress here and we can set a
Pour
shot
mine
up.
up.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get a shot. It may take us a little bit, Todd.
That's all right.
You know what?
I got nothing but time and plenty of ice, baby.
We always know you have plenty of ice. You know what? I have wireless headphones, so I can go over there.
You know, would anybody have picked that the Bucks would only have scored 3 points here in the first half with 3:40 something left to go?
Yeah, their offense isn't that great. I mean, Baker's playing well, and Rashad White is playing well, but their offense hasn't been like crazy potent this year, I don't think.
No, but I think in the first round of the playoffs, I think they definitely showed up to play.
Yeah, against who?
Oh, come on! Look, you gotta. I know you're laughing at what you know I just saw, but like,
No, I'm laughing at the crowd's reaction. I love it. This is awesome.
You gotta tackle that quarterback. I mean, I'll say the same thing I said before. If you're if you're a receiver and your hands touch the ball, you better catch that fucking ball. If you're a defensive end or a defensive tackle and you get in, you actually touch the quarterback, you got to bring him down.
Should.
I also feel like Todd has another rule for kickers. If your foot touches the ball, you
should quit. You should quit the game.
You better make that field goal.
It's all you do all day. Smoke heaters and kick balls.
That was a false start. Yeah, that was definitely a false start.
Smoke heaters and kick balls. Speaking of smoking heaters, Todd, have you ever caught up with Letterkenny?
I'm not caught up, no.
So you're in what? Just the first season out of 6, 7?
I think I'm in the second season.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's their last season, so I think it's number 7 there.
All right. Well, yeah. If they've put the final season out yet, I feel like we're not going to get Todd to jump on this train.
Dude,
Why? I like it. There's just so much
for
out
7
there.
seasons.
Yeah, but there's so much content out there.
Yeah, but we also haven't been doing Gentleman's Agreement actively in the last couple of months. So there's nothing stopping you.
No, I have to watch more documentaries, so I actually have stuff to assign to Corey, and I have to. And then,
No,
and
'cause
you also,
no, not at
you
all, 'cause
also
you-
make it very difficult, Bob.
Yeah, but you watch movies. I mean, Nick doesn't watch any movies, so he can only.
No,
know,
Nick,
Phil-
Nick doesn't watch anything.
right.
Exactly. Nick is a layup. both you and Corey are very tough because you both watch a lot of things that I typically watch.
That is true. That is very true.
And so I have to watch things that are on the, because I actually do have a good pick coming up for either of you.
No good?
No good.
Oh,
Pickers.
I heard it hit the bar.
Pickers.
It did hit the upright. I thought it bounced in though. So it hit the left upright from Tampa Bay, and then
Bounced wide.
wow.
Dude, this could be the play.
Hey Bob,
There's a lot. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
tell me one thing.
Yes,
You
sir.
brought plenty of wristbands to give out, didn't you? You brought trinkets and trash.
I did.
Sweet.
Yeah, I went, Todd. I went around to every single table, every person in this bar, and I explained what we were doing there, explained why we were there, and had a bag full of like
Why we're here?
multicolored wristbands,
Nice.
and offered them. And they're like, and some of them were like, "What's this cost?" And I'm like, "It's free. It's free. It's promotional. Like if you would
Promote
like
our
one,
show."
if you don't want one, it's fine." And some of the dudes are like, "Yeah, I don't want one." If they didn't happen to see like at the top of the bag like anything more than like pink or red, they're like, "I don't want one." But you could bet if there was a blue one in there or a black one, they were like, "Yeah, I'll take one." But
That's funny.
but there was, before you joined, I was mentioning the show, there was one lady at table 17 who said, "You're doing what? A podcast? Well, you better not film me or I'll sue you for $100,000. And then she turned back around and faced forward. And I'm like, "Oh, that's a lot of money." She's like, and she looked back at me, she's like, "Yeah, it is." I'm like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah, I am serious." I'm like, "Wow."
So you know what we're doing right now, Todd? We're
Yeah.
filming her.
Yeah, you should. And put it on Crime Stoppers. She's on the lam.
Sure. Oh, one sec. Todd, we're going to do a shot.
Todd,
How about Baker's a bitch here?
come here.
Hold on. We got a gentleman who'd like to take the...
Second. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay. All right.
When it gets real.
Gentleman would
fair
like to
enough.
set up a "fuck the Bucks" chant from the crowd, but now he's changed his mind and he wants to pace himself, and he's going to do it in the second half.
It was Tommy.
There we
It's
Because-
Tommy. Tommy's a good guy.
Tommy's not sure how the last minute or two is going to go in the first half, and he's like, "Well, maybe don't fuck the Bucks just yet."
Not just yet.
All right, Todd, we got a shot.
Yes,
We're
sir.
ready to join
I
you.
got a shot. I'm ready.
Love you, brother.
Love you too. Salute.
Salute.
Cheers.
That's the good stuff, baby.
Oh, this wasn't. Oh. And shout out to Danielle Finn. Sorry, Finn. Crazy.
I know. I'm
We've
like,
been married for
Danielle
2
Finn,
years.
who's that?
I had a flashback to like calling out to her in the podcast. But shout out to Danielle, Corey's wife, for gamely sitting there and watching him do a show and spending zero time with her during this Lions game.
Yes.
That's what wives do.
Thank you very much.
You're the greatest.
You're the best, Danielle.
Luckily, she does have my mom and aunt and uncle and my mom's boyfriend Scott sitting with her. So
Yes.
luckily, she's not all by
We
herself.
should all be so lucky.
Give Corky a hug for me.
Todd says hello. She's very excited that you said hello.
What was the last time you saw Corky?
The wedding.
Oh, man. Well, you're going to have to let us know whether or not you've got any plans to come back up to Michigan in the summer.
I do. We're trying to work something out. I'm trying to get married to get us locked in. But yeah, we got plans to come back hopefully before the end of February. Although
wow.
February's dry February, for me. So hopefully it'll be before then.
Yeah, don't. If you're coming up to Michigan, it's not a dry anything. We're drinking. That's period. End of story. And by the way, we do have dates where we've booked for Tawas again. If you,
I know. I already accepted. Nick was gracious enough to send me. I've already accepted.
Okay, sweet.
I had to make sure it doesn't conflict with my Montana fly fishing trip.
Oh, when is that?
It's in August.
Oh,
We're going in July.
We're going July.
There you go.
Okay. Excellent,
go.
sir.
So, Todd, just to give you a heads up, too, we are going to take a break at halftime.
Yep.
So we'll be ending the live for a second, taking care of whatever business we need to here, and then we'll restart.
I love it.
For all the listeners, too. We will be covering the second half, but there's no reason to sit here through halftime.
Unless you want to see me dance, baby.
Well, I can always put you on
Wait,
full.
Todd's dancing on camera?
I can put you on full screen.
We're not taking a break at halftime if Todd's dancing on camera.
You're just going to have to dance for maybe 20 minutes straight, and we can do that. That works.
All I can think of is the guy on the Gong Show who used to come out and just kind of,
Do a little shimmy.
yeah. And everybody would throw something at him from the crowd.
Todd, I will say, if you're going to dance throughout halftime,
Gene the dancing machine.
you might want to go put on that leather jacket, sir. Or the leather cutoff.
The
Yeah,
leather vest.
yeah.
Oh, my fair attire.
Yeah. No shirt.
And I know there's assless chaps that go with that vest. You did not fool me the time that you wore that on the show, sir. I know that's an entire outfit.
You know me so well.
Dude, I got your number. I got
It's
your
my
number.
it's my state fair gear. I want to blend in with the
State
folks.
fair gear. Todd shows up at the Renaissance Festival. Oh, sorry, wrong fair for the outfit.
Alack, I have arrived.
In my chaps of asslessness.
Forsooth. My assless chaps. Forsooth.
All right, so we got the 2 minute
All right,
warning. 2 minute warning.
Yeah, Corey, you do the play-by-play. Apparently, I've been told I'm not great at it.
I don't think I was going to do any better whatsoever.
Todd, I'd ask you to do it, but you're apparently like 5 minutes ahead of time, so you're probably already at halftime.
Exactly. I'm already seeing the halftime show.
Right. Oh, nice effort by St. Brown for the first down. All right, so for our German fans overseas, we are at
Wie
1
geht's?
minute 50 left to go in the first half.
Ein Minuten.
Lions are up 10-3. Lions have the ball.
54 seconds.
What Todd said.
I feel like if Nick were here, he would have challenged you on that.
No,
But he's not
I
here.
probably got seconds wrong, but I didn't
And
get
so-
the rest wrong.
yes.
The numbers and minutes were correct.
Todd's German stands uncontested.
Ich spreche sehr gut Deutsch, bitches.
Hey, turn Todd down a little bit.
Oh, is he up too high?
Yeah, he's been
Am I blasting your ear? Your wireless ears?
Well, it's
No.
It's so hard to hear Todd because it's so loud. So I just to hear you in my cans, I turned you up maybe a little bit too high.
I got you. Well, I'll keep it in check.
No,
But
you're
I
good.
said-
You're all good.
You're
You're all
good.
good.
Like I said, this is
Sehr gut Deutsch,
This
bitches.
there you go. This is new territory for us, so it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out.
Todd, have you ever seen any German documentaries?
I don't think that I have. I think that's something you should assign to me. I have a great. I can't wait until we get back into the regular flow of things because I saw a great movie that I'm thinking that might have slipped through the cracks for you both.
I'm thinking I need to assign you a Werner Herzog film,
Werner
so
Herzog.
you could get his accent down. Oh, Goff sacked.
We got an injured player. One of the linemen. Yeah.
Oh, it's Ragnow? Oh, fuck. That's not good. He's getting up slow.
It's a huge play by Casey. One of the quicker young players we see in the league, and what a move he put on the outside.
Look at how quiet it got in there.
Oh, he manhandled him in the face.
He got in there quick.
No face mask? It's like you jammed 2 fingers up his nose.
You got to do what you got to do in the playoffs, buddy.
I guess so.
Hey, can you have them send over a cheeseburger? Bacon on it.
Yeah, we'll order it up right now. It'll be there in 4 days.
That's the one thing that the Corey and I did not count on is having table space to put food.
Yeah, we literally have no space
so
on this table.
We are going to be shit-faced by the time the game ends because we've had, I think I've had
0 to eat.
one protein bar at 10 o'clock this morning. That's all I've had.
I'm gonna have a burrito at the half while I dance.
You dirty son of a bitch.
I have yet to eat anything today.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not looking good for us. We may need to get your lovely wife and your mom to help us clean up afterward because we're not going to be in any shape to put shit away.
We'll be all right. We'll be good.
If it were up to us, we'd probably be walking out of here leaving laptops and cameras and microphone cables.
We'll come back tomorrow, Jason. We'll come back tomorrow.
There's no.
Hey, what was that word you said, Bob? Clables?
What's that? Clables?
Clables? Feels like you
See
put
what
an
I
extra
mean?
letter in
I
that.
feel like I'm illustrating my point.
I'll take the $1 and put it in the jar when you're ready.
Oh, fuck you guys. Okay.
Rules still apply,
I'm going
buddy.
back. Hold on.
Rules still apply.
Hold on. I'm going back to the jar, and I still have a $2 credit. I'm happy to take that down to a $1 credit.
Okay. All right.
Just for you guys. And by the
you
way,
go.
Todd owes me $1, and he also owes the jar $1.
Yes, sir.
That's my running record.
Todd, if you were truly a boss, you'd send the check over to Nick's house for $2.
No one sends checks anymore. It's
Exactly. I'll have to write one out.
a 21st
Yeah.
century.
Send a check, $2 for my
No
slip
sense. No
for my slip up on the podcast.
All right, so since we got a commercial break and Todd's on the line here, I got to ask this question because it pertains to Todd specifically, but it's to everybody.
All right.
So here's the question. You're being sold as an action figure. What 2 accessories do you come with? Todd Dillon.
Oh. One of them's got to be a motorcycle.
Okay.
Because you're a big motorcyclist.
Second one?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
All right, I'll come back to you. Corey.
I'm going to say a GoPro
Yeah.
and a tin of Zin.
Oh, okay. Might
What was the second?
A tin of Zin.
The nicotine pouches that has
okay.
stopped me from chewing.
In days gone by, it might have been a tin of Kodiak.
Gotcha.
Grizzly.
Sure.
Kodiak. I'm not spending $6
Again,
on a tin.
I'm flashing back to my conversation with Todd and 2 frat brothers drunk in the middle of the night a couple of nights ago.
Yes.
I think for me, it's sad to say, but got to be honest. One of them would be a little pack of cigarettes.
Oh, no.
Dude, okay. So, Todd, wait, I hate to cut you off. I'm very sorry. But I will say the day that I brought you over those 3 packs of cigarettes that I purchased at a Speedway,
Right.
when she rang me up, I was so befuddled
At the cost?
at the cost
Yeah.
of a pack of American Spirits.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
How much do they cost now?
It's like $11 a pack.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey, Todd, thank you. That's exactly what I said. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, and so I've curtailed my vices down to just one, and that is $11 a pack.
That's
Wow.
so much money for one pack.
Yeah,
No
but back
shit.
when you were chewing Grizzly wasn't much more expensive. Grizzly was like $9 a tin.
No, it was no. $3.25 a tin,
But
sir.
hold on, but you went through as many tins. You went through like 3 tins for every pack I smoked.
No,
Because I
no.
because I counted it along with Nick, and I was also befuddled at the amount of money you were spending on chew
I go
compared to
through
how
like
long it took me to take a smoke a pack of cigarettes.
maybe 2 tins a day. So $7 a day. Let's
I'm
say.
not going through a pack a day.
Are you guys getting paid to say befuddled?
No, I think Bob is.
I don't know that I've heard befuddled in the same 5-minute window.
Joy to say the word befuddled.
That's all right. Nick and I had a conversation the other day on the phone, and he said,
I'm sorry.
He said birds of a feather at least 4 times. And then he finally caught the 4th time he said it, he was like, oh,
What
shit.
the fuck?
And you know what you should have said to him? At the end of the day,
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, there was so many birds of a feather comment, and he finally said, he's like, I feel like I've said that a lot in this
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you definitely have. Definitely have.
So second accessory would probably be can I say cell phone? Is that a accessory?
Yeah, you
Sure. Yeah.
it's your
It's
action
your
figure.
boring ass action figure.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do with
Okay.
it.
All right, Todd, you still got one accessory left to go.
Yeah, based on that, then I guess my accessory would be my a boombox. I'm going old school. A motorcycle and a boombox, baby.
I love it.
Oh, just kidding. I want to change mine.
I never.
I want an Apple Watch.
All right, so boys, I'm gonna pull what Nick Bader normally pulls now when I can't attend the show, and he has to host on my behalf. You guys need to come up with the two accessories for Nick Bader since he's not here.
Oh, definitely his vape.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
shit.
that. And
Sorry, what?
his vape and a pot for cooking his rice pilaf.
Oh, a pot. Oh, okay, a cooking pot.
Not some pot, a pot.
All right,
A cooking
gotcha.
pot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he'd
No,
be
no, no.
lost.
Actually, no. His the headlamps that we had for canoeing, for kayaking. A vape
Holy
and the headlamp.
shit.
The hand-activated headlamp.
So there, 17 seconds left in the first half.
They better take a timeout.
Evans just caught it was an amazing catch he made for the Bucks down on like the 3-yard line.
How many seconds you say, Bob? I show 19 on my screen.
It said 17 on ours.
17. Yeah, they stopped the clock
Play
at
is
17.
stopped, and I have it at 19.
They stopped the clock at 17. Unless they added time back, and you're like way ahead of us.
That was a hell of a catch.
It was a hell of a catch, a hell of a throw.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really argue with that.
No, you can't. You can't. That's wow.
That's a lot of tattoos that dude has.
Well, when you make $37 million a year, you can get all the tattoos you want.
But is that what you're spending your money on? Is tattoos?
That's a very small. The $1,500 he spent on those tattoos is nothing.
Well, and likely they weren't paid. They were comped for when he made it before he got signed his NFL contract.
Oh, and I'm very sure whatever tattoo shop he went to, they were just happy to have him there.
Exactly.
That's good enough publicity for that tattoo shop.
All right, so can we stop? First
Okay,
of-
we are at 19, Todd. We are at 19.
Yeah, yep. They put a couple seconds
I'm
back.
way,
We're at
way,
19.
way ahead of you guys.
I know. Just keep it to yourself.
Shut up, Todd.
I am.
And again, just for the record, I hate to ask you to keep it to yourself. I would love for us to be celebrating together or crying together. Either way. Fuck me.
There's a flag. There's a flag.
Doesn't matter.
Todd, shut the fuck up.
You were already disappointed.
But you don't need to confirm that disappointment.
You were already
You're right.
disappointed.
You are right
saw
to be
it.
disappointed because so much for hometown refs.
I'm sorry. Another white claw for you.
High noon.
Table.
Yeah, Bob just moved the entire.
Well, I'm not only straddled in by my headphones, but also I've got my laptop power cable here.
Hey, Corey.
Yes, sir.
When we go back to our regular schedule, I think for my first 90 second sports segment, we got to do full 90 seconds of the "Hail to the Victor" song.
We can do
Oh,
that.
that's fine. Yeah, it's your 90 seconds to do with whatever you want.
Yeah, and this way we won't waste any of that time.
Yeah, you'll just play it until Corey tells you to
I
stop.
don't know what the hell you're talking about. Time being wasted.
Right.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Every time I
long-
get out of my allotted time,
Long,
and then
long pause, and then, oh, hey, let's talk about the pause.
Oh, hey.
and the
you're
time
the
not
oh
being
hey.
on the screen.
You're the oh hey guy, not me.
No,
I get right to it.
I'm oh hey. You're oh hey. There's a difference.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. No, I think. Sorry, Bob's trying to figure out our drink situation.
No worries. I was gonna say it's gonna be halftime here any second for you guys.
We're going to get like 1 or 2 plays off before the whistle goes off.
15 seconds, lines at 2 timeouts. The center Frank Ragnow coming back onto the field for this drive.
See, Ragnow's fine.
Thank God.
Yeah, I would say that would have been a huge loss.
That's always been the crazy part to me is how much people don't even realize how big of a loss that would be if Frank Ragnow went out for the rest of the game.
Oh, so that'd be a huge loss.
But I feel like casual observers of the game really wouldn't understand.
No, definitely not.
Most people don't understand the importance of the linemen.
No,
Individuals.
you have had to play line at some point in your life to understand the actual importance of it.
Or played football and been supported by those folks.
Right.
Like either been a quarterback, running back.
Right. Yeah. You have to actually be on the field to understand how integral they are to the entire game. So that being said, it is halftime. We are going to take a break, probably grab something to eat, and we'll be back for the second half.
All right.
Todd,
Sweet.
you going to be back on with us?
I'll be back on. I'll be back
All
on.
right.
All right.
Sounds good, brother.
All
See
right,
you in a
everybody.
bit.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with us. Hope you enjoyed the first half.